Have you ever wondered what happens to a body after it is found at a crime scene? That's when a coroner comes into the picture. A coroner is a person who does autopsies on a corpse once it is found. An autopsy is an examination that is done to help determine cause of death, time of death, and or extent of disease. The first thing that is done at a crime scene is pictures are taken. This is important for coroners because it helps them understand what really happened, because it shows them what a crime scene looked like before it was touched by others, the police who are investigating and, those people. It helps show what it looks like before those people touch anything or move anything or take anything as evidence. And obviously it shows like where the body was, how it was left, there are several things to be looked at when you are examining a crime scene or a dead body. A coroner will take a look at what they can already see, which will be like their characteristics, their gender, their age. They can figure out obviously how many fingers and toes they have. Are they all there? Is this a woman or man? Also, they will take any type of DNA like blood, saliva, maybe even your hair as well, fingernails. They'll take that and take samples of that and maybe run it through the system, maybe see if this person is in the system already. And that can also help determine who they are and identify them to inform their family about it. A coroner will also look for things such as bruises, scratches, cuts, or any type of wound that could help figure out if foul play was involved or if what happened was just an accident. Trace evidence is extremely important because it can tell you whether a person was murdered or not. Trace evidence can be anything from hair, footprints, blood, fingerprints, cloth, skin, to an actual weapon, tire tracks, camera footage. And these are all important because they can really help determine if this is a homicide. It can help determine who is the murderer and what is the motive. It can really just help solve an investigation once all these things are figured out and put into place. And, fingerprints will trace back to people, blood will trace back, even clothes will trace back. The last thing that is done would be a toxicology report. This is basically a report that will show every drug or any alcohol that is in the system of the deceased at the time of death. This is important as well because it can help coroners understand whether this person was either really drunk or really high off drugs. Who knows what type of drugs, but or if maybe even if this person was drugged by somebody else. This is important to solving a case because eventually this will narrow down all scenarios and reach cause of death, which is the main part of my future job.